It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Giants and the Browns, next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hewitt for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the...
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2. Again, it's Chubb. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
To throw here on first down. He's got it at the 6. And he's all the way to the 5 before going out of bounds. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it's...
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Here's Chubb up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on third down. Looking for a throw here. He'll have the first down and even more. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Looking to the air here. That's complete, David Njoku. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. He's dropping back to throw. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
As the distance, but headed well left. No go. First and 10 now from the 30. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he rocks the tackler. Good whip there. Looks like about 6. Bobby Okereke making that stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They're going play action. Shakes himself free. Flushed out of the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Tillman, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Browns now lead by 10. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to Chubb to start the drive. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Micah McFadden able to make the play. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Browns with 2nd and 6. From the 24. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver, and that takes them to 3rd down. Setting up a throw. He has the 1st over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. With the tempo, some hurry-up offense. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Why think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up now. Another try following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. In their pocket for what's left of this half. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And the man is there to knock that away. That one vehemently swatted away. And that'll bring up second down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Second and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward. You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff now from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
The spring of a game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Tyler Newbin with the tackle. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He'll throw it. Got a man, it's Njoku. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Browns a first. Running right with Chubb. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Here's Chubb on second down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense.
Throwing from the gun. Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. David Njoku, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They give inside to Chubb. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They did it! He made the interception! That's Deshaun Gibson. And the Giants have some new life in the 4th.
Well, nickel is...
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Throw reeled in by Njoku. It's a 24-yard catch, and it gives them the 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he's brought down for a loss. Now a stoppage as they attend to an injured player, and that looks like Nick Chubb. Pretty important piece of that offense who was hurt on that play. Here's 2nd and 11. That's Tillman. He's got it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a 1st down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Finding Judy. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. The give now out of the shotgun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. They connect for the 1st. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. They'll run it from the gun. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From midfield now. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. He'll get this to Tillman. 12 yards on that play. A good call, and that's up the first. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. We've got 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Near the goal line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Back to throw. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns jump in front late. Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.